I think Zen does offer something for being in the backcountry, even though the tradition doesn't necessarily celebrate that kind of wild nature. And this is where I think Gary Snyder's role has been important in terms of taking the resources from Zen and also his background in mountaineering and native cultures and truly the wild, and juxtaposing the two and working that over. There's a huge, as you've seen, influence of Snyder on me and on the book. And so even though Zen isn't necessarily all about the wild, wilderness, biodiversity, and in that sense does not lend itself to a conservationist ethic. There's not necessarily a lot of mileage there in Zen in terms of here is a value system that's committed to preserving the biodiversity of the Amazon or truly wild nature. Again, getting back to your question, if there is a Zen in nature thing, it's Zen in a somewhat tamed, symbolic nature not too far from the city as a good place to meditate, as opposed to we need to do something about the ice in the Arctic or preserving the Amazon. Zen traditionally doesn't go in that sort of wilder macro nature direction. However, I think there are certain aspects of Zen practice, and this is what I try to evoke in the book, that do relate to being in the backcountry, working with your breathing, the rhythm of your body. Taking, for example, Thich Nhat Hanh's Zen idea of interbeing, basically the traditional Buddhist notion of dependent arising, and seeing how that may be something in the backcountry you can get more in touch with in terms of your body in nature, as nature.